been going on. So I've been working with them because, I'm that father. But just to let you know, I am back here today, and I apologize for yesterday. But I want to talk about know them. Okay. I know I put up things that people don't, what is he talking about now? Know them. This coming from the inside. No reading somebody else's stuff. Because there's a lot of us out here that don't know the people that are among you. Okay. And a lot of people don't know that I know what they're trying to do, but it won't happen because once you realize who you are, then that power that's within you will let you know things from afar. So if you think that you know me, you don't. And no one truly knows anybody, but sometimes you're targeted and people come around you just to see what you're doing or try to mimic you and do the things that you're doing to better themselves. And so I'm here to let you know there are people out there like that. And what you got to do is just sit back and smile and keep it going because it's always going to be imitators, which is a great thing. But you could never be me or anybody else. Nobody can ever be you. They will try, they'll be duplicators, imitators. They can never be the creator because I and everybody else that create their own thing can create it. Now, it's good if you duplicate it, you try to do it, but as long as I know where it originates from. And so I'm talking about this. I was listening to something, me and my daughter this morning, and it was just giving you some clues. So I'm like, so this is what's going on, and the power in you shows you this. And then sometimes you get caught up and you just, you hear it sometimes, and then you don't pay attention, and all these things start to happen to you from this particular group because there are groups. That's why I always stay to myself. And it's the closest ones. And so what you have to do is just recognize, realize, and don't be traumatized and move along. That's it. And just let it happen because as long as you know what you know, nobody else will know. They may think they know, or they may tell other people they know, but no one knows you but you. So know them, okay? Know them because they're there. They're there to do things to you secretly. They're there to tell things secretly. And sometimes I'll say things just to say it and see how it's going to work, and it really works. That's how you could just do things and see what's going to happen. See, I do this all the time, and nobody knows because that's just me. It's just me. Because always remember, no one knows what's going on inside of you. Only you and the God that is within you knows that. People may say, the Lord told me to tell you. Let me explain that. The power of God is in you, and it's only for you. So whatever, like they always say, whatever God has for you is for you. Of course, because he's the power or she's the power that's within you. So there's a connection from one body and another body that's inside of you. So that spiritual man or woman, whatever you are, but it's a spiritual being that's inside of you. And that being is connected to you, but it's not you because this is the flesh. I hope you get it, but it is you. So I know it sounds, but that's just how the power that we have in us, that's just how it is. Sometimes we call it God, sometimes we call it Jehovah, Buddha, all of that, but it's all one. Alone. You're alone, all one by yourself. That's it. That's who you are. Okay. And so when these things like this happen, you just have to know. I mean, you got to study yourself. I'm not saying study them, study yourself because only you know what's best for you from within you. And when you put those two together, nothing can separate it. That's the marriage. So when you marry yourself, then you can be in this world out here, what they call marriage. Because if you marry yourself, then yourself is going to tell you, now this not the one. This ain't the one. And you won't do it. But sometimes we don't know, and then we get caught up with the wrong one. And then that's why it doesn't connect, because there's no connection from you within to yourself so that you will be able to be led by the spirit that is within you so that you can be with the person. Since you just got to be with somebody, you could be with that person. And that's why I know in the Bible, I can't think of the name, but said it's best to be alone, because when you are all one, you're all one with the power that is within you. That's why it's best to be like that. It's not the alone that we're talking about out here. It's just the alone within. Because you can't have everybody that don't know you telling you certain things. You know, God told me to tell you this. Now, you know God wouldn't like that. You know God, you only know the power of God that is within you. I never understood why in the Bible I've seen where it says your God. Because it is, that's true. Because I used to think that it was all just one, for everybody. But God is so powerful, it's all different people, and so that's just so amazing that nobody can actually do what you do. You see, nobody, they may try to do it, they may try to do this, do that, but they could never be you. No one could ever be you but you. So know them that labor among you, that's working, because everybody's working. People working over here, they talking. People working over here, people actually really working, a job. But there is a job also to destroy you. So that's a job all in itself. So when you have someone, you will know them. You don't have to get rid of them. They don't know you know. You just be quiet. Because if you're quiet, then you'll know what's going on. Quiet, quit. Just quit it all and just sit there and just let them be. Because I know a lot of us, we want to get back and we're going to tell you how we feel. And no, just be quiet and listen, and you'll know. Then that way they'll think you're going this way and you end up going this way. Because nobody knows. They always say I'm spontaneous. Because you don't even know. I don't even know what's going to happen. I just go with it. I don't even know what I'm going to put on today. I just roll with it. Because when you start to roll with things, you start to roll in the right way. But when you start to stop and think, so I wonder what they going to say. Should I put this on? They ain't going to like for me to have this on. They. What about what you say? Do what you do to get through. That's it. Do what you do. And everything that you do is about love, joy, peace, kindness, because that's what you're made from. That's what we're all made from. Anytime we think outside of God, which is within us, when we think outside like that, then that's when you're going to go through all of these different things that we've been going through. But we don't have to. We have a choice not to. And we don't want to, but we don't have a way to get out of it so that we won't. So I'm telling you to go back to yourself and just know them. Know them. Know them that's around you. Don't know them out here. Know them in here. Because if you know them out here, they're going to stab you in the back. But if you know them in here, you're going to see the stab before it comes. And you'll know how to duck right on out the way. And then they come again. You're going to know they're coming to you. Just move out the way. That's all you got to do. You just move, you move just like that. Because it's coming. Like I know what's coming. So I duck out the way. I still be laughing and talking. Hey, that's it, because no one knows. Always remember, no one knows what's going on inside of you. Even though they may try to tell you, they don't know. They don't know about this here. Don't listen to what people say you don't know about. Y'all remember that song? It's early in the morning, so my voice kind of gone. I love it. They don't know. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. You and me. Me. You and me. See, a lot of people get caught up in all of that, talking about somebody, some girl you with or some boy you with. No, it's you and me. Nobody knows. So, yeah, so just know that. Just know them. I'm telling you. It's early in the morning for me. I just had to get on because I just, when I'm listening to that, me and my daughter just sitting there and I was like, dang. So if you don't know anything else, know them. Know them. From right now, look at that. Just messing the thing up. The frequency don't want you to know that. Okay? But I'm telling you, know them. Always. Don't let nothing else pass you. Know them and know you, and you're good. I'm telling you, things gonna come up. You're gonna see it before it come. People gonna be talking. You can stop the talk by moving out the way. You don't have to be around them. Somebody call you, you're gonna know already what they calling for. So especially, let me give you this right here. Anytime you hear someone say, especially when they know you done got some money, especially, and these checks coming out too, what's the check they getting ready? Everybody, all of for the kids and all of that. People know that. So they can be saying, Chad, Chad, I got to pay my, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this. That's a signal because they know about you. Soon as they say that, that check, I don't know what's going on with them checks. They talking about they're gonna send the checks out. And you already got the check, but you already know from the verbiage that they're saying that they're getting ready to ask you something. So if they're getting ready to ask you, you're gonna beat them to it and say, dog, I wish them checks would have came. I don't know what they're doing. They're supposed to send me, just be an actor. They're acting, so you act. And that way you act yourself right out of it. You don't have to be mad. You won't be mad at the people, whoever's doing this, because people do it every day, especially when they know you done got paid. I don't know how much. Lord, I don't know how much. I got to buy this. So let me see. I got to buy this. I got to buy this. I just wait. I guess I just wait till the check comes. Then that's a signal. Because 9 times out of 10, we'll say, I go ahead and get it. No, and if you want to do it, then do it. But if you're being set up, then it's up to you to make that choice. But you have to know the inside in order to figure it out. I figure it out all the time. When people start talking, know them. You know them by their language. Whatever they're saying, you'll know. Because that's who we are. Okay? We know if we go inside. But if we stay out here, you're going to be suckered in every time. Child, I got to pay my, I got it. You can be like, hey, they hit me. Hey. Remember in school, you used to raise our hand. That's how we do. So now when you know on the inside, just know the language. Know them. Know that language. When they come up to you and they trying to get some money or something, or they want you to keep their children. Child, I got to go to such. And knowing, especially these grandmothers, y'all better wake up to this game. I'm telling you. And everybody would do that. And that's how they've been doing this. So they do this. But you will overcome by being to know who you are. And then you'll know. I'm just trying to tell you because, things happen like this. And then it'll give you a chance to make a decision instead of just all of us voluntarily doing something. You'll have a chance to make a decision if I want to do it. So just say if I was over there and I was like, I just need $10 to get gas to get back. I probably could make it. Okay, that's a signal. So then you can have a chance to decide if you want to do it. And if you want to do it, then you'll say, I got $10. If you don't want to do it, now this is something that you're hearing before it happened. If you don't want to do it, say, you just come out with, I wish I had $10 so I can get, or $25 because I need to get such and such. Because see, you know them by their conversation. So that'll let them know that you don't have the money because you're trying to get $25 to pay your bill. That's how you eliminate all of that. It's gone, kapoosh. But if you sit there and you don't know how to go on the inside, then you're going to be stuck outside. And every time somebody come at you, you're going to be giving it. Every time somebody wants you to do something for them, you're going to be doing it. Every time somebody wants you to go somewhere, you're going to be doing it. Every time. So just know what's inside of you so you will know what's going to happen before you. Because you can know this. This is one of the powers we have. Know them by their language. That's it. Let me give you another example. Okay. Okay, somebody come up to you and they need you to take them somewhere. And they'll do it ahead of time now. It'll be maybe a week or so, or they smart. It'll be like ahead of time. Somebody, yeah, next Friday I got to go to such and such. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. That's your clue. That's your clue. Oh boy, next week I'll be out of town. Oh man, I got to go to such and such. But I should be back. And you make sure you say the date while they gone. I'm telling you, this is a game, man. It just, the bottom line, just come out and ask somebody something. If you need $10, just ask. Instead of trying to manipulate and do these games and stuff, just come out and ask. That's why a lot of people don't like me, because, they don't like not me, but they just don't like the way I do things, because I just come out and say it. You got $10 just out of the blue. I don't do that, but that's how I would do. Then that give that person a chance to say yes or no genuinely. Because if you manipulate, 9 times out of 10, they may know, but then you're manipulating them because you want to get what you want, and then they feel obligated because you their friend and all of this kind of stuff. Know them. I'm telling you, man, just know them. I know it sounds silly, but it is the truth. Just know them. And sometimes you got to correct people too. Do it nicely. I had to do that a couple of times. Just do it real nice, and I want people to know that just because what somebody said doesn't make it true. So people could say, yeah, and they believe it too. You can make it so believable, but when you know within, then you'll know ahead of time. You will know who they're going to talk to. You'll know all of that. And you could just go to that person before it happened and say, okay, just say, yeah, I went to the store. Now they probably will get to them and say, yeah, such and such was talking about he was at the mall. He wasn't at no mall. He was somewhere else. But you already told them that you was to the store or to a doctor's appointment. Then they come with they such and such and such. And that's what I'm saying. So the people around you. Because if you study within yourself and you listen to the power that's within you, then you will know them. I promise you, you will never be wrong. You got to trust that inside. Trust the inside of you, not the inside of me, because I could tell you something. Whatever I tell you is for me. But if I lead you back to you, then that's for you. Because what's being told to me is to not tell somebody what to do. Just lead them back to them, and then they'll decide. Ask God yourself. And then when you say, well, what would God do? Then you'll say, God probably do this. Then that's your answer, because it's you saying it. But if I tell you, tell them what may happen. You may end up somewhere else listening to me. So just listen to you. And I know people hate when I say this, but this is just the truth. If you want to know something, go to you. Okay? Or know them that's connected to you. Then you'll get the answer you need. Only if they're connected. That's why it says, how can two walk together except they agree? You have to agree to you both being connected from within. Not just agree. People say that out here. Yeah, you to walk together, you agree. No, because when you're outside, you're not going to agree. Because as soon as you say you agree, you'll say, I don't know what she's talking about. But as soon as you agree within yourself, with that person connected from within as well, then you can walk together. The Bible says, the Bible says, but it does say that. If you read the Bible, and I've read the Bible and all of that, and and if you read it, you'll see for yourself. But a lot of people take it physically and in the right then, in their reality. But really, it's from the reality that's within you, because it's spiritual. You must worship in spirit and in truth. Spiritual and the truth is within you. Not out here. The spirit's how people acting, and the truth that they say the truth. No, it's the truth that is within you. Because I could be right and you could be right, but out here we're wrong, because you don't believe what I said, and then I don't believe what you said, and then we're going to start getting back at each other. So everybody is right within themselves. If you said I did it, to you, I did it. I don't have to try to convince you. As long as I know I didn't do it, it doesn't matter what you think, because you're part of the know them. Okay? So know them that labor among you. This is Ron Anthony. Thank you. I appreciate you all for listening. Please share this. Please sponsor, because I want to get the cameras. I want to get the cameras. A little smaller camera. All right. For the little children, the special need kids and the elderly, they could put a camera right there or put it in their hair or something like that. A little nice bow or anything, a little truck for the little boys to put on there. Just something different, or a button you can put on there and be filming them or listening, so they won't hurt these kids and these elderly. That's why I want to do this. So please sponsor, okay? Sponsor. You can hit the sponsor button. I think that worked. Nobody ain't hit it yet. No, Michelle hit it though. But please do that. You can go to They Can't Talk But We Can at gmail.com through PayPal and just donate, because I promise you, just right now, just do it. $10, $5, $1, 50 cents, because that'll help me get to the point where I want to get these. I want y'all to see this. I want you to see the faces of the families, because once I give them that, believe me, I'm gonna ask, can I film them and put them on there, so you will know that it's getting done. Okay. Thank you all. Don't forget to know them that labor among you. And I do have a song. I was supposed to go to the studio yesterday, but things happen. I got to help the children now. So I had to cancel that. That's what I'm saying. You have to put other people first. I couldn't leave my daughter out there stranded. So I said, well, I got to try to do this today. I do want to sing and all of that, but you come first. So I'll be going in the studio. I got a nice song, and it's going to be really singing, not this other stuff. I'm none of that. It's good. I like country now. Don't get me wrong. I love it. And I love the R&B, the hip hop. This is going to be in between, and it's going to be something really good for people to uplift them. All right. So stay tuned. I'll be working with James Worthy. He's a Grammy Award winning, all of that stuff. But he a good person. That's what I'm looking at. And he can play some music. So make sure you stay tuned. Support, not just me, but other people. And you don't even have to give to me. Give to another charity. Just long as you give to help somebody. That's it. All right. Love you. Till next time, this is Ron Anthony. Don't forget, know them that labor among who?